Welcome to Bluegrass Brooklyn, our podcast all about the music we love, straight from the Bluegrass borough of Brooklyn, New York. Hey there, Bluegrass Brooklynites. Welcome to this addendum to Season 4, Episode 9. You know, Liz and I thought that it might be nice to play full-length versions of all that great music you've listened to for intros in 30-second segments and 10-second segments over the course of the season. So here I present to you the music of Season 4, full-length versions of all the intro music, the names of the songs and the artists are in the program notes. Hope you enjoy. Have a happy New Year from both Liz and myself. And we really look forward to seeing you around the jam circle.
Rattle at my window, a shadow at my door. Trail of shattered dreams and schemes that haunt me to the core. Your promises lie broken, with vows you took in vain. But pain be damned, I'll take the stand and outrun the rain. Starting down the highway, doing 80 on 65. The heartbreak in the rear view keeps the tears out of my eyes. Ain't got no destination, I'm like a hobo on a train. Anywhere, I don't care, to outrun the rain. I won't cry, 'cause you don't love me. That would be a crying shame. I'm moving on now, best I know how. Steering clear up memory lane, outrun the rain. Promise of forever, sacred bond of trust, shattered till the end of time and scattered with the dust. Like taillights in the twilight, fading out across the plain. I'm a moving on into the dawn and outrun the rain. I won't cry, 'cause you don't love me. That would be a crying shame. I'm moving on now, best I know how. Steering clear up memory lane, outrun the rain. would be Best I know how, steering clear of memory lane. Outrun the rain. Outrun the rain. Outrun the rain. Outrun the rain.
Shade and sit right on the bed. I can still hear it just rolling in my head. That 5-string wake-up call, it's the loudest one of all, ringing off the wall. That 5-string wake-up call. He'd start out by tuning loud and sitting on my feet, and if that didn't work, he'd rip into Cripple Creek. Head under the pillow, he tore into Salty Dog, wishing I could just go back to sleeping like a log. That 5-string wake-up call, it's the loudest one of all, ringing off the wall. That 5-string wake-up call. rush into the valley like children down a slide. And everyone got paid right before they died. When they blew up Coal River Mountain, they blew the trees off of Lost Mountain, and the air was filled with wind. And the sky was black and gray, not the bright colors of spring. And the devil sang a song that only the devil sings when they blew the trees off of Lost Mountain. This world isn't fit for beast or human, but we live like men and work like women and hope for better for our sons and our daughters who are born just to drown in cold black water. Father Mountain, I saw it in a dream. The rocks and trees all tumble way down into the stream. And everything that washed away still belonged to me. When they blew up Grandfather Mountain, this world isn't fit for beast or human, but we live like men and we work like women. This world isn't fit for beast or human, but we live like men and we work like women. This world isn't fit for beast or human, but we live like men and we work like women and hope for better for our sons and our daughters.
Riding planes and hailing cabs, been on the road so long. Looking for the sunshine every day that I've been missing so long. 2 blocks over and 1 street across, uptown, round and down. There must be some just hiding out somewhere, someplace I ain't found. Annie, orphan Annie, are your Nashville nights still warm? Somewhere near the west of town, it's coming up a storm. Are your rivers dark and muddy where the green swamp willows grow? 9 more days and I'll be home, backing off the road. Playing the games, listen to what I say. I wish I was down in Nashville town, about 5th and Broadway, where the Cumberland rolls, a soft breeze blows, and home ain't so far away. But here I sit in New York City, just hanging out every day. Annie, orphan Annie, are your Nashville nights still warm? Somewhere near the west of town, it's coming up a storm. Are your rivers dark and muddy where the green swamp willows grow? 9 more days and I'll be home, backing off the road. Orphan Annie, are your Nashville nights still warm? Somewhere near the west of town, it's coming up a storm. Are your rivers dark and muddy where the green swamp willows grow? 9 more days and I'll be home. 9 more days and I'll be home. 9 more days and I'll be home, backing off the road.
streets of pure gold. They left one by one as their work here was done. Gone home, they have gone home, gone home. They have gone home. Life here is lonely since they've gone before. Gone home. They have gone home. Gone home. They have gone home. The old weeping willow that stands by the door sadly says, they have gone home. Gone home. They have gone home. They've joined the heavenly fold. They're walking the streets of pure gold. They left one by one as their work here was done. Gone home. They have gone home. Gone home. They have gone home. The trumpet will sound on that great judgment day. Gone home. They have gone home. Gone home. They have gone home. We'll meet all our friends when they've gone on their way. Gone home. They have gone home. Gone home. They have gone home. They've joined the heavenly fold. They're walking the streets of pure gold. They left one by one as their work here was done. Gone home. They have gone home. Gone home. They have gone home.
I told her that I loved her. She said, I love you too. I could tell she didn't know the love that I was referring to. Then she asked me for some music. I didn't know what to say about playing second fiddle on her wedding day. I watched as they held hands. Everything seemed so gay, but deep inside my world was ending, so I turned my eyes away, and I did the only thing my broken heart told me to do. I rosined up my bow and played the second fiddle blues. world was ending, so I turned my eyes away. And I did the only thing my broken heart told me to do. I rosined up my bow and played the second fiddle blues.
Some things just need learning, and they need learning early. This world does not stop turning for the reckless in a hurry. In the fever of a temper, Lord, he brought the whole thing down. When he could not forgive her, oh, that's when he found out that you can't outrun the Mississippi River in a Shelby GT4. You can't outrun the angels, you can't outrun the Lord. Well, you can't outrun a broken heart that gives in to a gun. And you can't outrun the Grim Reaper once the deed is done. They found the car in Arkansas stuck in a muddy bank, about as far as a loose outlaw gets out of a single tank. Well, he must have took to walking, boys, he must have took to heel. I hear them tracks just disappeared off in a cotton field. Well, you can't outrun the Mississippi River in a Shelby GT4. You can't outrun the angels, you can't outrun the Lord. And you can't outrun a broken heart that gives in to a gun. And you can't outrun the Grim Reaper once the deed is done. They buried her so quietly off in an unmarked grave. They did not call a preacher as the family was disgraced. Her daddy thinks the fool's long gone, cause he wasn't ever told that once when mama came to pray, she found a pistol and a rose. Cause you can't outrun the Mississippi River in a Shelby GT4. You can't outrun the angels, you can't outrun the Lord. And you can't outrun a broken heart that gives in to a gun. And you can't outrun the Grim Reaper once the deed is done. No, you can't outrun the Grim Reaper once the deed is done.
You're like a roller coaster ride, I just can't get off. A big rig headed down the grade, but just no way to stop. A rocket headed for the sun, a million miles away. I know it's gonna crash and burn, cause you just wanna play. You leave the pieces of my heart scattered on the floor. Cause I've been down this rabbit hole before. I've been down this rabbit hole, a speeding train out of control. Don't know if I should open up those doors. Cause I've been down this rabbit hole before. promise I'd never love again. When I look into your eyes, you start to pull me in, and then I sneak a peek into Pandora's box. I take a step right off the cliff, I'm falling like a rock. When I hit the bottom, I know just what's in store. I've been down this rabbit hole before. I've been down this rabbit hole, speeding train out of control. Don't know if I should open up love's door, 'cause I've been down this rabbit hole before. One thing always leads to another. Silly game with no one keeping score. My mind is gone, what's made you so clever? Cheshire grin pulls me in once more. Rabbit hole, speeding train out of control. Don't know if I should open up love's door, 'cause I've been down this rabbit hole before.
To Canaan's land, I'm on my way where the soul never dies. My darkest night will turn to day where the soul never dies. No sad there'll be farewells, no tear-dimmed eyes, where all is peace is joy and love, and the soul never dies. Roses blooming there for me where the soul never dies, and I will spend eternity where the soul never dies. No sad there'll be farewells, no tear-dimmed eyes, where all is peace is joy and love, and the soul of man never dies. Across the foam where the soul never dies. It shines and lights the way to home where the soul never dies. No sad tale be farewells, no tear-dimmed eyes, where all is peace is joy and love, and the soul of man never dies. Soul of man never dies. No sad there'll be farewells, no tear-dimmed eyes, where all is peace is joy and love, and the soul of man never dies.
a child in the woods you would play. Now it's a parking lot been loft and paved, and the mountains so tall and old have been stripped away and mined for coal. You've rambled too long, your gamble proved wrong, but life would stay the same